What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the real world. A 75-year-old Indiana woman was beaten to death by Tim Hortons. Okay, that's a fast food chain. Tim Hortons' employee over a dispute that she was having with another employee at the drive-thru window. Now, this 75-year-old female had a heart monitor. She was in no condition to be getting into no fight with no 20-year-old, right? She had a dispute. She had a complaint. She's a paying customer. So she did have a right to go in there and express herself and ask to speak to management or what have you. So when she went in, the video shows, and I'm going to show y'all in a second, I'm going to put it right down here. Shows that she's having words with this young lady, and it looked like everything's going good until what's called a shift manager walks up and gets in her face and puts a hand on her. That's when the old lady punched in her mouth, and then the 20-year-old savage started beating the lady down, kicking her while she was down, everything else, which I'm not going to show on my channel because I think it's a disgrace. You understand? And ultimately, the older lady, man, she sat down and she made a phone call for a while, and then she ended up succumbing to her injuries. Very sad case. But I'm going to show it to you guys here. So as you see right now, bam, chick, she just like, ma'am, look, they just going back and forth a little bit. She's still behind, the young lady still behind the counter, that's where she belongs. Now here comes the savage. Here comes the slime ball. She come up, waving her hand, telling the lady, get out, jumping in her face, the old lady. Now she put her hands on the old lady put her hands back on her, and then she jumps in the old lady's face, the old lady punches her in her mouth. Then she goes to commencing to beating the old lady up. Shame on Tim Hortons for even employing somebody like that, for one, and then having somebody like that leading a shift. The family of this older lady should get paid millions. I know that's not going to bring their loved one back, but I want to see them paid millions. And that scumbag should be locked up forever because she kicked that old lady while she was down. Now, y'all can rerun it and replay it all y'all want. I done replayed it enough. She was wrong. The old lady was not wrong for walking up in there expressing herself. You got that right as a paying customer. The chick that worked out, that beat her to death, she was in the wrong. Because she was aggressive. Now, I know they don't have training for all this de-escalating and stuff, but you were aggressively jumping in that lady's face. Instead of giving her whatever she asked for, which is her money back or what have you. And if she was being irate, you felt that way, you don't come from behind that counter, you don't jump in her face, you call authorities and have her removed. You don't own Tim Horton. Now this lady that lost her life, somebody lost their grandma, somebody that lost their mama. Because you want to be bully badass and prove yourself. Well, let's see you prove yourself in that penitentiary. I can't wait to see a mugshot. I want justice for this older lady. She deserves justice. The family deserves justice. And I think people should boycott Tim Hortons, at least in that area of the world. Because who are y'all hiring when somebody can't go up there and voice their opinion on bad service? It's crazy, man. This lady lost her life. Nobody should go up in a fast food restaurant and lose their life because they had a disagreement with somebody that worked there. You're an employee. They should get a receipt after they've been refunded their money, or they should be able to get a number to file a complaint. If the complaint is valid, then they should be compensated. You shouldn't go up in there at 75 years old and get beat up. Now, a lot of people gonna say, man, she should have been up there throwing her hands up and all this here. But guess what? If you really look at it, that lady did not ask for this. She was trying to vent her frustrations. Now, I'm the first person to say, don't get into it with people that's fixing your food. And don't belittle people because they working at a fast food restaurant, because at least some people still got a job. They got people that don't want to get no job. They don't want to be productive. So at least they trying to make a productive contribution to society. And a lot of people do that to people that work at fast food restaurants. Worried about what they got in their pocket, how much money they making. They ain't got nothing to do with you. You don't know what them people got on the side. You don't know what bridge you may have to cross. But this was not that case, I guarantee you. My heart goes out to this lady, this older lady here. I hope her family can find some peace. And I hope that they serve justice to that savage, that mutt. Till next time, it's been real. I'm Will. And all I'm trying to do is just get y'all to think about it. Peace.